something that I wish pastors can understand. That young man that plays the bass in your church or plays drums in your church, do you know him? Do you know his name? Do you know have you seen his parents? Do you know his siblings? Have you seen where he stays? Or you just see him on Sunday playing the bass guitar or the drum at church? And you get to know more about this boy. And because I've seen most of the musicians, especially in churches, most of them come from disadvantaged families. And the only thing they have is the talent to play the instrument, you know. And if you can actually make sure that he's sorted, he's never going to leave you. He's not going to go. I mean, you can come up with any offer for me to leave Court and come and play at your church. I'll just tell you, man, you'll have to do more than that. Can you match this guy? The love over the years, you know, the
consistency.
You know, when I finished my studies, or like when I finished matric, he comes and he asks me, what is it that you want to do? Because after matric, I started looking for a job and ended up working somewhere. And then he calls me because he could see this thing was frustrating me. I was working shifts and sometimes I'm not available for church. He says, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Okay, I'm okay. I have a family. I had a family by then. I have a family now, but I'm not happy where I am." And he says, "Okay, bring your payslip. Let me see." He looks at the payslip. He says to me, "You know what? Go and resign. We'll give you what they're giving you there." I went and resigned. That was 2007, I think. And then, after resigning, he says, "Okay, now that you've resigned, you have all the time in the world. What do you want to do?" I said to him, "I want to go study I've always wanted to study for music production." He says, "Go look for the school." I went and looked for the school. I came back. He says, "Okay, go apply." They paid for everything. Paid for my studies. Paid for the flat where I was staying, and also paid me a salary on top of that because I still have a family to take care of. You know, so what offer can you bring that can beat that? You know, so that's what I'm saying. That when you look at your boys in the church, don't just look at them as musicians and
trouble.
Yeah, you know, like when
it almost feels like they are trouble.
There's a chapter in the book where it says musicians are human. Chapter 4: musicians are human and they have needs too. You know, it's a touchy, chapter because I've spoken to a lot of musicians. I've seen their frustrations, and a lot of them. There's a friend of mine who told me that in his church, he used to do everything. He would wake up in the morning to go set up the sound, collect the sound, set it up, go, refresh, come back, lead the praise and worship or play the drum. And after church, he'll be the last one to leave, collect everything, put everything. And when he did that, like he would do it every Sunday. And then when he had challenges and then the church was not there for him. I was so saddened, man, because I felt this is what happens to us. People don't know that we come to church early and we are the last ones to leave. We are here coming to rehearse, and that's
why you don't even know all the church members, because when you come, they're not there. When you leave, they're not there. So
you don't get a chance to socialize. So, but when God blesses a church with musicians, it's the duty of the church to take care of them. I'm not saying they must pay them. In fact, I address such issues on the book because people think, you guys want to be paid to worship God. You want us to pay you to worship God. This topic is very, very well. That's why if a person talks like that, I don't even want to.